Alright boys, today we're going to be building this video here. This one was pretty popular as well. Been requested a couple times, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll do my best to make this as easy to follow as I can, because I know people have been struggling with some of my bases. So no floor stacking for this one, and we're going to start off with 3 triangles. Just like that. They can be armored. Your TC won't be going down just yet, it'll be a while into it, so but for just now I'm going to put it there, and you can move it later before you do your overlaps. Then we're going to come out and do our multi-TC, so we'll build out and come back in until we've got it right. So we're going to build 4 squares out, a triangle on top, and then I'll show what to do after that. Like that. Take the squares away and come back with some triangles. You're going to need to remove this one as well. Take out these triangles again. Another 4 squares out. Oh. And a triangle afterwards. That can go back now. And we'll come back with some more triangles. And you'll just stop right there. That's as far as we go. That's what we're looking at, and they can be armored too. And then you're going to repeat that on each side, and I'll be back when you've done that. Alright, so this is what it looks like with all 3 of these done. Just to make sure you've done it right, if you come off and you do a triangle and a square off each side, and if they meet in the middle like this, then you're good to go. There will be a gap obviously, but yeah, that's fine. If you do that on all sides as well, and just make a little circle around. From here, what you can do is now your TCs. Next, you're going to want to build out 5 squares from each center triangle, and these are going to be for your other TCs. So you can upgrade these to metal as well. And we're just going to make a pretty basic overlapping TC. It's nothing fancy, but there are better ones out there that you can easily copy instead of using this one, but I'm just trying to show off the main base. So most of you probably already know how this one works, but it's similar. It's just a roof bunker, like what we have inside the base. You want to put your TC up close as well. Not close enough so it's blocking it, but just close enough that you can reach. And yeah, just replicate that 2 more times around each side. Alright, so once you've done all 3 of these, we can continue on with the rest of the base. Keep in mind that this is not the final place for the TC. So at some point you will need to go and flame arrow or just shoot out all of these TCs. Place the one in the middle, and then you can put these back with ease. So the next step is we're going to build everything up a half level up, because essentially this is what the bunkers are. They're like this. And then yeah, so we're going to need to build it up so we can start building our bunkers. So go around and do everything a half level up. Just start with the inside here. Depending on how much high qual you have, you might not be able to build it all armored, but for the sake of a building video, I'm just going to make everything armored. From here, just do the honeycombing at the side, so you probably armor these like that. And then just fill in. What you're going to make sure to be careful of, because you can actually put the square in 2 different ways. You can have a gap at this side, or a gap at this side. And what we're wanting is to have the gap here, gap down this edge like that. So make sure you do that, because the base won't work unless if you mess that part up. Alright, once you've raised everything up half a level, you can go ahead and pick what side you want your entrance to be at. I'm just going to pick this one. So you'll come along like this. Door in, some windows to look out, and then stairs. And then that just allows you to have no window bars and people can't get through. Or if you take your glass off to shoot someone, they still can't push through. You have your door in there, and then what I did here was just a floor grill. Doesn't make the base any weaker, and it just allows you to know if someone's sitting up there, so you can come out and just shit on them. And then the other sides, they won't get expanded out like that, you'll just leave them. This is the only side that gets a little bit different. And then continuing on with the entrance, come along here, half all that up as well. Coming in like that. Another floor there. So we can do some shocking traps up here. They're usually quite annoying. Catch people off guard. And that's what we've got so far. Also build up this side as well. These can be quite annoying to place. You'll get a lot of red when you're building multi-TC bases, but just be careful. 9 times out of 10 it will place. You just need to move around a little bit. Alright, so that's our entrance, and then you'll be met with your first bunker. So building the bunkers, try and basically armor up everything to do with the bunker if you can, just to keep them at maximum strength. Again, you're going to see some red, but just keep jiggling and you'll get the blue. So that's our first bunker, and this is actually part of the way in. So for those of you that haven't seen the tour video, this is how the bunker works. You've got a wall here, and that wall can basically be demolished with a roof. It'll take it away. You gotta be careful what side you clip this onto, because you could end up messing up the roof. But make sure you clip it onto this side here. I usually do a floor grill or floor frame. Make sure you do that properly, because for example, if I were to place it here, that would actually break the bunker and it wouldn't open up. So just be careful with that. So that's our way in. Pretty strong already with a bunker, and it's free to seal and open. Well, not free, but it's like 25 wood, which is not a lot. Now we're going to go around and honeycomb the whole bottom floor, or the first like half floor up. We'll go around and honeycomb all that. Alright, once you've built up as much as me, you're ready to move your TC, because it's not going to stay here. So what you need to do is go around and basically either demolish or disconnect all of these externals. You'll be able to put them back, no problem, but yeah, just try and get rid of them. You just break the TC and then you can put it back afterwards. And just move your TC into one of the bunkers. Alright, and once you've picked your bunker, go ahead and put your TC inside. And then replace all these TCs back inside of your externals. Alright, so once you got your TC where it's most supposed to be, we can continue on with the rest of the base. So, make sure that's facing the right way. Alright, from here, this extra foundations we've got here, they can build them at one floor basically. So, alright, hopefully your base is starting to look a little bit like this now. If so, you're doing a great job. In here, we can fill this in. The middle's not that important. We don't keep anything in the middle, so yeah. Great. Now we're going to build up the second floor. Again, try and armor around the bunker area if you can, but not essential. Again, you're gonna see some red walls, and just keep trying to place them. I think I've done this one wrong. There we go. A couple of tips for the bunker. Obviously you can see through these gaps here, so what I like to do is some windows. And again, do not try to place anything here. If I can get it to go blue, I can show you what I mean. There we go. Don't try to place that, because again that will break the bunker. You'll see. Don't try and place frames there. Anything there is gonna mess it up, so you won't be able to do that. Sorry, my cheats are... There we go, okay. And then this time we're going to do the gap at the opposite end. Sorry. At the opposite end. In the middle, just some floors, some doors, and do armor doors in there, or garage, wherever you can afford. And that's what it's looked like in the middle. You can build up these bits at the side as well. They can come up for a second level. The thing about this base is the gaps. They're a bit annoying, but we'll figure out a way to block those hopefully in a minute. Yeah. Again, on the inside, that's completely up to you guys. Once you've got all your bunkers, you can just do what you want with them. You've got a pretty solid way in, and then 2 bunkers to fill with whatever you want. And we'll finish up the honeycombing with these weird triangle roofs that I did that look kind of cool. Like that, and you can just mimic that on every side. Yeah, I thought it looked quite cool. Now we're going to build the shooting floor, so I'll come up out of fly just to make it easier. And that's where we're going to be building at every side. Good thing about this base is the gaps that you can use to kind of peek down all the way, basically. A little bit annoying, but I mean, if you've got control of the shooting floor, then obviously raiders can do that too, but you can make some pretty nice shooting floors. Apologies for the absolute beamer over there who's practicing their LR spray. That's going to get a bit annoying, but yeah. The LR spray is tough, and once you put the work in though, especially tapping, you'll get there. So we're going to do half walls along here for the window peaks. Here, can you shut the fuck up? You've got a muzzle brake on it as well. Holy shit. Brilliant, we've managed to attract him over here now, which is even better. Alright, so around these sides we're going to do some windows. And just do that on every side. Brilliant, he's come over. That's great. And in the middle here, windows again, and then one way out of them. Just do a single door, like that. You can seal this up. Okay, and the reason for this gap that we did here was so we could get a floor in, or a roof in here, like that. We're going to use that in the shooting floor as well. Now it's up to you if you want to do windows or doors. Both are good. Obviously the window gives you a little bit more view. It's completely up to you guys which one you want to do, or you could do a mix of both. But I'll just do both of them so you can see what it looks like. So replicate that all the way around. And then here we'll do some frames for stability. Like that, and then just do that all the way around as well, and do some high walls around here, or full walls all the way along. Oh. Make sure you're placing everything right and it won't work. Same again over here myself. And then on top of here I do low walls, and do some full walls in here as well. And then half walls, they can just be in twig, they're not important. They're going to get covered up, it's just for the SAM site. Like that. Oh yeah, and then low walls here. And just close them up. And you can throw a SAM site on top. Oh. SAM site on top. And yeah, that's pretty much the base for you guys. Go ahead and do whatever you want with the inside, but overall pretty strong, good shooting floor, pretty defendable. Get a compound around this. What I can say for the gaps, if they are bothering you, what you can do is, it doesn't fully cover them, however you can clip a high wall into the gaps, and what that does, it at least adds an extra 2C4s so people can't just come through and have a look inside. However, that will affect your shooting force peaks a little bit, but not too drastically. So you can clip a high wall around all these sides here, like that, and that'll cover up the gaps a little bit and just make your base like a little less exposed. And yeah, that's that base tutorial. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully that one was a little bit easier to follow. I tried to slow it down a bit. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. See you guys later.